know better, you probably think today was Good Shepherd Sunday, which is always the fourth Sunday after Easter, but all these have to do with shepherds. Well, it is, we like to look at it maybe another element of shepherding. Because in the first reading, what did you hear about? Bad shepherds, shepherds who divide, disperse, basically break down the community of God. So we look at the gospel, and Jesus gives us part of the remedy, which I think is so crucial, so critical to that. And he simply says, come aside and rest. Come aside and rest. What is going on there? What we're finding is a new creation in a way. What is it that his Father did after all the work in the first creation? The day of rest. God gave us the Sabbath. Wonderful to be preaching to all you tourists because you're doing what the scriptures are about today. Prayer and family time. That's wonderful. And so we look at that and we see Jesus now doing the same thing. They work, come aside to rest, creating his own Sabbath. And we look at this element, we see one of the reasons why, if you will, that is so important. Remember last week Jesus sent the apostles out 2 by 2 to go to all these different towns. That means at least 6 towns. And as we look at that, today they come back to him, and what do they say? They're giving you a hint real fast. They were telling him all that they had done. All that they done. In other words, hey, Lord, you should have seen this. We did this. Uh-oh, you missed it. You all did not do a thing. The Lord did something through you. The Lord gave you a power to heal and to strengthen and to forgive. But here we hear him reporting as if it was their doing. And so we need that time in our lives to take this day, the Sabbath. It's God's day. We say, wow, God demands 1 out of 7 days just to kick back? Yes, he does. He says it's my day. He demands that we, through Jesus, take time to reflect. Take time to even make a retreat. And if you've never made a retreat, I really, again, want to encourage you to find some sort of retreat, like maybe during the year, that would be good for you. There's all kinds of different opportunities. Somebody told me yesterday about a doctor up in St. Louis. He wanted to go on retreat. He said I had it all scheduled for the White House retreat. He showed up there at the door, and guess what? About like I was with that play last week. Wrong day, wrong week. So, here he'd been setting aside for his retreat week. He couldn't do it. He went to another retreat center. Sorry, we don't have room for you. And he ended up coming right here to Lesterville, to the Aeolus Retreat Center to make a retreat this weekend. So in other words, he knew he needed that. He's got to have it. He's got 8 kids, so you got to take time to reflect. And we all need that in our lives. Time to get aside. But as we look at that, I think today we can discover something that's going on in our society when we don't use this kind of time as it should be. Matter of fact, when I look at how Satan works, Satan likes to convince us he doesn't exist. Satan likes to convince us that what is not good is good. That was the temptation with Eve, wasn't it? That she looked at it and she said, oh, this looks good. Well, wrong, because God already said it was not good. And that's our fault again and again. So Satan wants to come to us in the guise of something good that seems good. And there's no question that it's good that often leads to, if you will, a wrong. I thought about, kind of an aside, thinking about how many of these revolutionaries, if you will, time and again, who tried to break up communities, who tried to destroy churches, who tried to get rid of God, and how they really all got it wrong. Maybe they weren't listening to Satan right, but they all tried to have war and wipe out this group of people or that group of people. And what they find is, like in Poland, they end up strengthening the faith. As in Iraq, they're strengthening the faith of those who are there. Martyrdom is the seed of the church. And so we look at how they got it wrong, because guess what? If the Nazis and communists and fascists and the revolutionaries in Paris had done it right, they would have simply promised everybody, look, we're going to give you a good job, you're going to make twice as much money if you work on Sunday, and we're going to have games and fun for your kids and all kinds of activities. The younger ones go here, the older ones go here, and the others go here, and you'll be happy. And they probably could have got people to go along with that. But wait a minute. That sounds like I'm talking about America, doesn't it? Not Germany, not Russia. That we are succeeding in that here. We are succeeding in that. breaking up families and faith in God by saying, well, work on Sunday. You need to work on Sunday. You can make more money. You know? You need to have this activity for your child. You need to go here and there all the time with everybody going different directions. Those are all good things, but out of order, out of place. And so what we find going on in families today, what do we find happening with faith? Somebody told me the other day that one of the fastest growing areas of religion really is non-religion. People claim to be atheists. They're really not atheists, they're just saying, like with the non-N-O-N-E-S, that means people of no religion. They're just saying, I don't need God in my life. I don't need Him. Kind of like the sign down here at the one church on your way home. What does it say? It says, people complain about all kinds of, they want everything from God, but then they eliminate God from their life, and then they complain when things go wrong. We want to blame God when things are not going right. We live as if He does not exist. And that's what's happened. We live as if He does not exist, that we are Lord of the Sabbath, that we are Lord of all of our time, instead of trusting in God, who calls us as a shepherd to a quality, a way of life. Matter of fact, when I think of some of the problems that we see in terms of like working on Sunday, I think of how we as a people, this country still at least proclaims it's a Christian country, doesn't it? I mean, you see all kinds of news and almost everybody says, well, yeah, I'm Christian. Still a large percentage. Can you imagine if every Christian simply said, okay, we're not going to go shopping on Sunday. Now, the reason I'm saying that is because guess what happened last Sunday? I was somewhere and someone said, hey, they've got a sale over at that shoe store. I need shoes. Guess what I did? That quickly. Yeah. Did I need those shoes last Sunday? No, I didn't. Yeah. They look nice, don't they? In other words, I fell into that myself. Can you imagine if every Christian said, no, I'm not going to shop on Sunday. I'm not going to do unnecessary labor on Sunday. How many of those places would be open? And then you begin to think, and if they were not open, how many families would find more time together? How many mom and pop shops might really exist or come to exist again if they found out they did not have major competition on the weekend where mom and pop shops can't work 7 days a week? We look at what's happening in our society, and it happens because we pursue what seems to be good. What seems to be good. But is it good in the long run? Is it good in the picture that our Lord would draw for us? Today, let's take a moment to come aside and think about what values do you have? What values are important? And what values are going to give us that quality of life that God really wants for us? What He wants is a day of rest. A day of rest. God is a God of rest. And God calls all of us to His eternal rest. That is not a bad thing. That is a great thing, to know God's eternal rest. Today, let's pray that you and I can truly put His word first in everything that we do.